This is a roundup of today's Premiership results, so we'll just get straight into it. The first game was Arsenal-Manchester United. Arsenal missed a host of chances. Welbeck headed over. Wilshere missed a gilt-edged chance to open the scoring after he did well initially. He was played through by Welbeck, but he was denied by a good save. He should have scored. He then should have walked for a headbutt on Mauro and Fellaini, and had a really poor game in general, and went off injured in the end. The Man United took the lead through an own goal after a ball was played through. Szczesny got nowhere near it. There is adjudged to have been a push by Fellaini and Kieran Gibbs into Szczesny, and the ball fell to Antonio Valencia, who took the shot, and it deflected off of Kieran Gibbs and went to the back of the net, and Manchester United took a lead that was well against the run of play. The goal shouldn't have stood because Fellaini was offside in the cross, and clearly he was interfering in play. Sanchez came close to a header for Arsenal, and Cazorla tested De Gea from the edge of the area as Arsenal dominated the proceedings. But then Manchester United would add a second goal, as again they scored a goal against the run of play. It was on the counter attack. Ball played into Rooney through Di Maria. Rooney was slid through by Ashley Young and put the ball into the back of net for 2-0. Manchester United almost added a third from another counter-attack as Rooney played through Di Maria. He was onside because the ball was played when he was in his own half, and it really was truly an awful finish for someone who was one of Man United's top scorers this season. Arsenal would pull one back in the 90th minute. Giroud with a truly terrific goal in the half volley into the top corner, his first game back for Arsenal. But Arsenal must be wondering how they didn't win this one. United won this game by taking their chances, playing on the counter-attack and soaking up pressure, really. So that's Manchester United up to 4th and Arsenal down to 9th, so they really haven't had a poor season at the moment. Manchester United in the top 4. I don't think they'll stay there, but you never know. The next game is Manchester City against Swansea. Could Manchester City bounce back after very poor form of late? Well, it wasn't looking good early on as Wilfred Boney put Swansea ahead. It was a tremendous ball from the outside of the boot from Nathan Dyer, and Swansea would take the lead through that. Manchester City would equalise. It was an early ball by Navas into the path of Jovetic. A very easy finish for the Serbian striker, as he was left with all the space in the world to put the ball into the back of net. Clichy had a powerful effort off the post. It might even have been saved by Fabianski. Jovetic also had an effort saved as City piled on the pressure looking for that second goal. It was a great 1-2 by Montero and Boney. Unfortunately they were forced wide, and it was an easy save for Joe Hart. Manchester City would take the lead though. Yaya Toure was denied early by Fabianski for a crowd of players, but then after Fernandinho plays the back heel into the path of Yaya Toure, he just battles through as he's done so many times in the past for City, made it 2-1. Navas was denied a third as he hit the ball straight at Fabianski. Gomez played through by Boney. He really should have scored, but it looked like he was more worried about having a collision with Joe Hart, and he missed the chance. There was it was because it was all like a one-on-one, and then there was a deflected free kick by John Joe Shelby which could have gone anywhere, but fortunately for Joe Hart it went over the bar. Now we go into the Stoke and Burnley game. Now Burnley went to this game at the Britannia looking for their second win on the spin after their win just for the international break. One of the hardest grounds to get a result from. Some of the top teams have failed to get results here, but Danny Ings' double in the 12th and 13th minute settled matters. The first being a tap-in which began from an error with Stoke trying to clear the ball, then a cross played it in the box was palmed by Begovic into the path of Danny Ings, easy tap-in, and it was 1-0. The second goal came as the ball was played into the path of Ings. Poor defending by Stoke, pedestrianising defending, and Ings made it 2-0. Walters pulled one back from a diving header. The ball was played into it. It was a good ball in. Heaton got plenty on it but could only palm it into net. Victor Moses with a pathetic dive tried to gain a penalty. Should have been booked for it. Unfortunately he wasn't. The same player was denied by Heaton by a good save. Stoke were pushing hard for an equaliser but it wasn't to be. Burnley were defending for their lives, and in the last act of the game there was a corner for Stoke and Begovic headed over from that resulting corner. The next game is Everton and West Ham. Lukaku smashed home from close range after deflection played him in for the opener, and and another deflection made that West Ham equalised. This time it was a direct deflection, as Zarati's goal was deflected by Jagielka into the back of the net, and it was 1-1, no chance for Howard. Morales should have been sent off for pushing Tompkins in the chest. He should have been booked for the initial challenge. Tompkins pushed him first, and he really probably should have gone for that as well. Probably that was maybe worth a booking each, but then Morales should have been booked for initial challenge, so he should have gone regardless. Tompkins' reaction was a joke though, as he was pushed in the chest. He acted like he was hit in the face, and that really was pathetic, to be honest. It was then to be 2-1. Lukaku was impeded into the build-up of the goal. The ball was played to Samuel Eto'o, who played a brilliant ball in for Leon Osman in his 400th game for Arsenal, for Everton. He made it 2-1, as he's done so many times before. Collins missed a gilt-edged chance to equalise, as he was onside and on his own, but it was a poor effort and an easy save for the goalkeeper. Samuel Eto'o missed a sitter as well, a chance to make it 3-1, and he missed it, and it really was poor. And Ross Barkley, earlier on in the game, did one of the most embarrassing dives I have ever seen. Nobody anywhere near him. He's thrown himself to the ground, and he actually got a free kick for it, which was embarrassing because Kevin Nolan clearly didn't touch him. Clearly a yellow card is not enough an incentive to stop diving. They should make it a red card offence to eradicate it from the game, because it's just getting ridiculous. Every week you're seeing diving going on. Chelsea continued their great form as they beat steady West Brom by 2-0. Diego Costa was played in by Oscar. He looked half a yard offside, but actually he was just on, and Chelsea were well on top in this game. Top two saves by Foster, one from a drive from Oscar, and then another effort, which was close range, from John Terry from a corner. Eden Hazard added the second goal. Somebody maybe needs to score a bit more often, but scored today from close range. Poor defending by West Bromwich Albion, as from a corner he wasn't marked and he could have strolled into the box. He had all the time in the world, and it was 2-0 to Chelsea. Just completely unmarked. It really was embarrassing. Chelsea missed further chances, and Foster made some top saves. He had a really good game. The red card for Jakob was a definite red card. He went in with 2 feet. It was a reckless challenge. If not dangerous, it was reckless, and in the rules of the game it was a red card, no question. Newcastle are sensationally up to 5th place in the league after they beat QPR to make them now bottom. Now, about 6 weeks ago, Newcastle United were bottom of the league. Shows you what 5 wins can do for you. Not even Chelsea have done that this season. It was great play by Amiobi and Sissoko, and Sissoko managed to angle the shot into the back of the net, and Newcastle got the points and got the win. Newcastle would have felt judged had that not happened, as they should have had a penalty earlier on in the game, as the player was pushed over in the box and nothing was given. But to go from last to 5th, I mean, now the pressure's surely off Pardew. And in the final game, an expected result between Sunderland and Leicester, they shared the spoils in a 0-0 draw. Okay, well that's it for tonight's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you subscribe, and if you want to ask any questions, ask them on Twitter, and let me know if you liked the kind of delivery of this video, if you thought it was quicker and it was better just going from team to team instead of maybe kind of dragging it out a bit more. There will also be a video that I will do in the next couple of days, and it's regarding FIFA, the World Cup, and the European Championships, and I can promise that will be an explosive one. Okay, thank you for watching, guys, and there should maybe be a video tomorrow night as well. Okay, thank you.